let's talk about something you do every single day, probably without even thinking about it. I'm talking about building sentences. It's kind of like a superpower you already have, and today, we're going to take a closer look at exactly how it works. I mean, really think about it. The way you ask for something at a shop is totally different from how you tell a friend a story, right? And that's different again from when you're giving someone directions. You're already an expert at switching up your sentences to fit any situation. And that's the key thing here. This isn't about learning some brand new, complicated grammar rule. Nope. It's about taking the communication toolkit you already use all the time and just, well, putting some names to the tools. It's going to make everything make so much more sense. Okay, so let's pop open this toolkit. The first set of tools we're going to look at is all about what sentences actually do. We're talking about their function, the specific job each type of sentence has. So first up, we've got the absolute workhorse of the English language, the declarative sentence. This is your basic, everyday sentence. You use it to state a fact, share some info, or just declare something. It's really the foundation of almost everything we say.
Now, these declarative sentences, they come in two main flavors. You've got your affirmative or positive sentences, which is when you're confirming that something is true, and then you have negative sentences, where you're stating that something is not true. It's super simple. For instance, saying, I live in India, that's a positive statement. But saying, she does not like coffee is a negative one. See? They're both just stating facts, but from opposite angles. Easy enough, right? All right, next tool out of the box, the interrogative sentence. Anytime you need to find something out, you're going to use one of these. Its entire job is to ask a question, and you'll always spot it because it's got that question mark at the end.
And we use these all the time, don't we? What are you doing? Or did you complete your homework? These are the sentences that drive curiosity and keep conversations moving forward.
Okay, now for the sentences that make things happen, the ones we use to get people to do something. These are called imperative sentences. Now, here's the cool thing about them. The subject, the you that you're talking to, is almost always invisible. It's implied, but you don't actually say it. You can use them in a bunch of ways. For a direct command, you might say, shut the door. For a more polite request, you'd say, please give me a pen. Or for some friendly advice, take your medicines on time. The tone might change, but the goal is always the same, to get someone to act. And finally, let's talk about sentences with some passion. These are the exclamatory sentences. Think of them as just bursts of strong emotion, like joy or shock or excitement. And often lumped in with them are optative sentences, which are all about expressing a wish or a prayer. Both of them pack a real emotional punch and end with an exclamation mark. So if you shout, wow, what a beautiful car, that's a classic exclamatory sentence. It's that sudden rush of feeling. But if you say something like, may God bless you, well, that's optative. It's a heartfelt wish for someone else. Both use that exclamation point to show strong feeling. Okay, that's part one. We know what sentences do. Now, let's switch gears and look at how they're actually put together. We're moving from the job of the sentence to the actual blueprint, the structure. And the foundation for everything, the most basic building block, is the simple sentence. You can think of it like a single, solid Lego brick. It's got one subject, one verb, and it expresses just one complete idea. That's it. Take this, for example. I bought a new phone. You've got your subject, I, your verb, bought, and one single complete thought. It's clean, it's clear, and it stands all by itself. So what happens when you want to connect two of those simple sentences, like snapping two Lego bricks together? Well, then you get a compound sentence. It's literally just two complete thoughts joined by a connecting word. So you can take I was tired and I kept working and link them into one bigger sentence. I was tired, but I kept working. And the secret here is the glue that holds those two ideas together. These little connecting words like and, but, or are what let you build these compound sentences. They're the key to linking two independent ideas into one smooth thought. But what if one idea actually depends on the other one? What if you need to show some cause and effect? Well, that's where our most advanced blueprint comes in, the complex sentence. This structure has one main idea that could totally be its own sentence, plus at least one extra bit of information that can't stand on its own. This is a perfect example. I didn't go to school. That's a complete thought, right? It works. But look at the second part, because I was sick. On its own, that feels unfinished, doesn't it? It depends on the first part to make sense. And that relationship is what makes the whole thing a complex sentence.
So here's where it all comes together. The real magic happens when you understand how these two systems, the function and the structure, work with each other. This is how you really get full control over your communication.
This little table really summarizes the whole thing. On one side, you've got the job of the sentence, what it's trying to do. Is it stating, asking, commanding, or expressing emotion? And on the other side, you've got the blueprint, how it's built. Is it a single idea, two joined ideas, or a main idea with a dependent one?
And by consciously picking one from each column, you can craft the exact perfect sentence for whatever you need to say. You can make a simple command, a complex question, a complex statement, whatever. Mastering this is what it means to be a clear, effective, and really impactful communicator. So there you have it, the system behind the superpower you've been using your whole life. You've got the full toolkit now. Everything's labeled and organized. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build with it first?